Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to be working through lesson 9.3, which is called Measure with a Centimeter Ruler. So we've already done measurement, what we measured with an inch ruler. Today we're going to be measuring with a centimeter ruler. So our essential question is, how do you use a centimeter ruler to measure lengths? So let's continue. So let's start with our listen and draw. And so it says, find 3 small objects in the classroom. And you can also do this at home. Use unit cubes to measure their lengths. Draw the objects and write their lengths. So you're going to draw. For me, you're going to draw 1 object, 2 objects, and they don't have to be elaborate drawings, 3 objects, and you're going to use your centimeter cubes, right? Your base 10 blocks, they're either yellow, blue, you might have wood ones, and you're going to draw pictures of the items, 1, 2, and 3, and then you're going to use those centimeter cubes and lay them next to each other and figure out how many centimeters long are each of the objects that you found. So go ahead and pause your video and work through that. All right, you're back. So that means you've drawn your 3 objects and you've written how many centimeters, about how many centimeters each of those objects are. I didn't draw any because I don't think it serves any purpose for me to draw any, but hopefully you did and you wrote how many centimeters each of your objects are. So let's go to the next page, page 616. So you should just turn your page over and we're going to take a look at the model and draw. And so it says, what is the length of the crayon to the nearest centimeter? So it says, remember, line up the left edge of the object with the 0 mark on the ruler. So we have the point of our crayon all the way at the 0. And then we can count how many centimeters it is. So the end of the crayon lines up with about the 9 centimeter line. So what this tells me is that this crayon is 9 centimeters long. Alright, so the rest of your assignment should be pretty easy. You're going to use your ruler, just like we did with the first one, and I'm going to line it up, and I want to measure this paintbrush. I'm going to line it up with my 0, and let me make this bigger. That'll help. So you can see the lines on my ruler, and so I have it at the 0 mark, and again, I'm not using the inches. Inches are a lot bigger than centimeters. I'm using the centimeter side of my ruler. I have it at the 0, so it looks like this paintbrush is about 15 centimeters. So that's what I'm going to write for my answer. I'm going to write that the paintbrush is 15 centimeters. So let's see, 15 centimeters. So your job is to measure more objects. You're going to measure, you're going to measure what is this? A piece of chalk, another paintbrush, then you're going to go to your next page, 617, and you're going to measure a banner, a pencil, a bookmark, a piece of ribbon. So you're going to do all those problems, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So go ahead and pause your video and measure all of those objects, and then we can check our answers together. All right, if you're unpausing, that means you're ready to check your answers with me. You've already done the problems. You're not waiting on me to do them for you. You're checking your answers now. That means you're checking to make sure they're correct. So we're going to line it up at the 0. This first piece of chalk looks to be about, what did we say? 8 centimeters. So I'm going to write 8 centimeters on the first line. And I'm measuring the paintbrush, which you should have already measured. And it is about, I'm going to say it's about 12 centimeters. I think it's closer to the 12 than it is to the 11. So I'm going to write a 12. And then I'm going to go to the next page, page 617. And I'm going to do some more measuring, but I'm going to need my ruler. And this ribbon, or whatever it is, looks to be about 15 centimeters. So we got another 15. The pencil is, sorry, my ruler's giving me trouble. There we go. Pencil is about 8 centimeters. Move my ruler down to my next object, out of my way. So 8 centimeters. The bookmark is about, let's see, line it up with a 0. It looks like it's about 9 centimeters. Yeah, I'd say, is it 9 or is it closer to 10? I'm going to say we'll take 9 or 10 for this one. So either answer is okay. So 9 or 10 centimeters. So either answer you got is okay. And the last one is the ribbon, and that is about 14 centimeters. So 1 to 4. And we'll continue at our next page because we got to do our Think Smarter problem. There we go. So I'm going to scroll down, and it says this is Lee's string. Right here. Hannah's string is 7 centimeters long. Whose string is longer? Use a centimeter ruler to find out. So you're going to measure the string and decide, do you think it's Lee's string or Hannah's string is longer? And write your answer and tell why. So go ahead and pause your video and work through that one. Okay, so to figure out the answer, right, you should have already written your answer. You're just checking your problem now. To figure out if the Hannah's string is longer than Lee's, Hannah's is 7 centimeters, so now we got to measure Lee's string. Uh-oh. Lost my page. There we go. And so we got it there. It looks to be, I think Lee's is about 7 centimeters. So that means Hannah's string is longer than Lee's. Okay, so we're going to start by writing Hannah's string is 7 centimeters and Lee's is 4 centimeters. So Hannah's string is longer than Lee's. Period. All right. And so we're all done with number 10. So that means it's what are my homework pages time. So today you're going to be doing, which the measurement unit is nice. It's pretty easy. It's a nice break from all the hard stuff we've been doing. So you're going to do page 619. Make sure to answer this problem. It says measure the length of the top of your desk. So you can measure a table or some other object and describe how you found the length. And then on the back side, you're going to do a measurement problem and then 3 review problems. And it looks like you've got a graphing problem down at the bottom. All right, you are all done. Good luck with your next assignment.